It is finally happening. I'm currently at Heather Road, and behind me is the Crest Fishing Pier. And let's be honest, for the past decade, it really has not been a fishing pier. It's been a sightseeing pier, mostly because, well, it doesn't reach the ocean. Even during a storm, it doesn't reach the ocean. But that is finally going to change because funding from Cape May County is coming through to help rebuild and extend this fishing pier. This project's going to cost over $7 million, and I have all the details. Before we break it all down, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them that we could do these kind of videos and spend the time going through all the details and getting the blueprints. So if you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. That being said, let's get started. And I know what you're saying, Joey, wait a minute, don't we like have this conversation every year? They're gonna do it, are they actually going to do it? Yes, and that's because of what happened on December 16th with the Cape May County Board of Commissioners. They approved Resolution 67625. That resolution authorizes a shared service agreement between the Cape May County Commissioners and the Borough of Wildwood Crest for the Heather Road Fishing Pier. That allows them to get a grant up to $2.5 million. That is through the open space program, but that, by the way, is actually the maximum you can get for that program. Out of the $7.35 million needed for this project, 2.5 of it's coming from Cape May County, and then the other half is kind of like a mixed bag of stuff. One, if you remember, there was a boardwalk preservation plan or fund put together by the New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy at the time. So we know that Wildwood Crest is going to be using that money for this, and then they're also doing some kind of matching fund to get to the full amount of $7.36 million. So what will this new pier look like? First and foremost, it's going to be going 1,200 feet into the water. That is massive. That means that for at least, I'm going to say 15 years plus, this pier will have water under it. Obviously at the far end, not at this section here because of the dunes and everything we got going on, but we're finally going to have water here. What's going to happen to the existing one? It's not a real refurbishment. They're like ripping down things and making things wider. For example, walkways are going to be at a minimum of 12 feet wide. It's also going to be ADA friendly. On top of that, and the one thing that you guys have been asking for like crazy, yes, there will finally be beach access walking this pier all the way out, pretty much about halfway there. I'll show you when we finally get over there. But on top of it getting wider, it's also getting elevated. And that also has to deal with the fact that if the Army Corps of Engineers want to come out here and actually do that massive dune project, which is still kind of up in the air, I know, we'll save that for another video, then they'd be able to build a dune underneath of this. And this is not just going to be like a longer pier. The renovations and all the work that's going to be done here is going to be very modern. The lights, you know how they stand up tall? The new ones are kind of like little posts down below, which are kind of cool. There's going to be a nice new sign at the very front. Think of the one by the Grassy Sound. Sort of like a sign like that. There's going to be a memorial plaque as soon as you get up to the sign. They kind of, I mean, this is a lot of history here. You know what I mean? I mean, at one point, you're able to fish here, and then there, and then there. So you have to remember the original club that was here. And then on top of that, durability with the kind of planks they're going to use, safety, and overall, it's going to be a great experience. It's going to probably be the best place to come and take pictures, whether it be sunrises or sunsets, because you get the view going that way, or just shots all the way up and down the beach. And I can already hear you guys in the peanut corral in the background. Oh, it's never going to happen. They're going to go through the DEP. They're going to get the approval from the state, and they're going to do a CAFRA and all these things. It's already done. In order to even get the funding to do this project, they actually had to get all of that done first. Keep in mind that, you know, something had been in the works here for a while. I mean, my original plans are from 2020, which actually I think come from 2018. There had always been plans. That aside, the only way they can get the county money was already to get those CAFRAs and those other things approved, which means timeline is they're actually going to start construction on this in early 2026. Yes, this year. The hope is to get it done by sometime in the summer. Not really sure on the timeline. I mean, we're now, what, the first week of January? There have been some movement. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll show you when we do our tour. But The game plan is to start it early 2026 and get it together by summer, sometime this summer. Enough of me yapping. Let me go ahead and give you a tour, do two different tours. One, us just kind of walking, and as I'm walking, I'm going to point out certain aspects of the entire pier, and then we'll get the drone out there because I can't walk 1,250 feet into the water. That's just not a thing. It all kind of depends on what my drone can do, and I mean, weather-wise, it's a little ugly, but we get the drone out there. That way you can see where this is going to sit. So let's start at the beginning and show you some things. We are going to start our tour at the very beginning. First is they already have the signage down, but they're going to put a new sign inside of there. Over here, the bikes, there'll be a new setup for the bikes. There's going to be a memorial plaque right over here, but the big thing I want you to pay attention to is the arch, which is going to go right above here, welcoming people onto the pier. Let me flip the camera around for you as we do this walk. There isn't going to be too much to show in terms of, like, you got to imagine it, things just a little bit here. But like I mentioned before, it is going to be 12 feet. I believe this is either 9 or 10 feet at this very moment. These poles will be going away for lower lights, which are going to be really cool to look at. There's going to be new trash cans and new benches. Sorry, my hands are starting to freeze a little bit because of how cold things have been out here. Plus sunset is very soon. You can kind of see the sun hiding in. As I mentioned before, it needs to be elevated to be in line with the Army Corps of Engineers plan. Oh, we got a Dolphin helicopter coming by. I was trying to see if I could zoom in for you, but you can't. But it's there. You can kind of hear it in the microphone, though. The new pilings are going to be 100 feet apart. So if you imagine like a piling being here, the next one is going to be 100 feet away. So right now we'll be walking where they're going to be putting in the new piling. It's weird, the first time I've seen a dolphin this year. Get it? Because we're only in the first week of the new year. Anyway. We're going to make this turn. It is a cold winter's day, but it's still beautiful out. This is where the exciting part starts to happen. I say that because coming up, as you know, this would have been the door that you had to have the key to go through in order to get down here because it was part of the fishing pier. But on the left-hand side, that is where our ramp down to the beach is going to be. So if you look at the blueprints, it showcases, if I'm doing this correctly, it would be right here. This is where our steps down to the beach would be, which is very nice. I'm not going to complain. You're a decent amount out here. It's past all the dunes. I'm going to continue downward. See how wide it gets? That's what we're going to be looking at going all the way forward. 12 feet, which if we measure my feet now, we're at what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. So going this way, imagine 12 feet all the way. From what I see, I almost feel like these pop-outs are all going to be demolished. And this is going to be a straightaway. This is going to be a very long walk, but you'll get there eventually. And this is where it currently ends. Obviously, there's no water here, and there hasn't been water here in a very long time. So imagine now going out all the way into the water. It's hard to tell, right? Hence why I have the seagull. So we got people walking on the pier now, but I'm going to send the seagull out from this point to show you what it looks like. 1,250 feet out there. Whew. It's going to be long. It's good. It's going to be out there. So let's get that seagull in the sky. Yeah, man, this looks so cool, and I'm so ecstatic. I can't wait till this is done. Of course, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. I'll put this project in the Wildwood's reconstruction or construction update videos. So if you haven't done so yet, please do make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey, as always. I'll see you on the beach, which we're on right now. Let me show you. It's gorgeous out, man. See you later. Bye.